MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop if you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag. Hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners. All right, welcome race fans. Back this week with the USRA League here at Las Vegas tonight for race number 3 of their season. And man, there's a lot on tap for these guys here tonight. We were looking at the points just moments before I went live. So let's take a look at them here real quick and see what the points pertain. Jared Darling still holds on to a 5-point lead over Jim Ott. John Furness in third, 15 points back. Brady Briggs, 20 points behind him, fourth. Matt Kemp, 21 points back in fifth. Tied for sixth place, Tyler Dugan and Spencer Owens, both 38 points behind the leader at the moment. Robert Duvendak in eighth place, 40 points behind. Brendan Bogo in ninth, 42 points back. Jordan Smith rounds out the top 10 there with 45 points behind the leader. Now this is just coming into tonight's race. So Joshua Shulin, 48 points in 11th. Luke LaFaro in 12th. Jared Hagedorn in 13th. David Carmen 14th. Jeff Pogo 15th. Mickey Reed in 16th. Anthony Reynolds 17th. Darren Scandarito in 18th. Michael Smith 19th. And Evan Black Actually was tied with another driver there. I don't remember who that was, but they are 62 points behind the leader at the moment, back in 20th place. So as you can see, points are already starting to get spread out just a little bit. Looking at tonight's race analytics here, only a 1 mile an hour wind out of the south. That's nothing really to cry about. Air temperature 71 degrees, track temperature 83 degrees, and that'll probably raise up a little bit. This is a 1.5 mile track, so they're doing 100 laps. That's 150 miles. Tire window, these are guesstimates, 40 to 50 laps, somewhere along in there. Fuel window, about 50 to 60 laps in these Xfinity cars. And pit road speed, 50 miles an hour. Not bad for Las Vegas. And as I was telling one of the drivers there earlier, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. The Sin City, folks, Sin City. Okay, we are about 5 minutes away from the qualifying, so sit back, relax. I'll do all the calling here, let you know what's going on. And, yeah, just take it easy here. I'll let you know what's happening out there on the racetrack. Keep you apprised of all the cautions, and we'll try to figure out what caused them. Not putting the blame on anybody, because they're all great drivers out here, but accidents do happen. That's why they call them accidents. A couple of shout outs there. Chemo and Michelle, thank you for dropping by. Preston Plays, Jonathan, just the guys that have, some of you guys have chatted there a little bit. So hello to everybody, and hopefully enjoy the show here today. All right, coming down to the 2-minute warning here before we go qualifying. So a lot of pretty paint jobs out here. I do want to kind of double check here on the paints. I want to make sure everybody does have their correct paints. I'm kind of adamant about that. I do like to make sure everybody's paints is showing up out there. I've had a lot of bad experiences in the past with trading paints. Sometimes it wants to work, sometimes it doesn't. There we go, 3 wide. Look at that. Oh, that didn't work out. Whoops. Little bumping and banging going on out there. It's just practice, though. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying underway, so don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back. Times are just now starting to come in. Tyler Dugan on the top of the charts at the moment. Oh, that just changed. Jordan Smith takes that. And Mazzoso, Corey Silva now takes over the point. And Craig Schwartz at the top of the leaderboard with a 29.641. Carl Shedd in second, knocking Corey Silva back to third. Cole Day fourth, and Raymond Mazzoso now goes back to the fifth place. Well, so far Schwartz is hanging on to it. Schwartz. It's Schwartz, not Schwartz. Schwartz. My bad. Sorry about that, Craig. Craig Schwartz. Well, I used to know some Schwartz that ran in a league I used to broadcast for, but it was spelled different. It was SCHWARTZ. That was Schwartz. This is just Schwartz. SWARTZ. I got a few new members in here, but wow. like we got 39 drivers right now. They've had full fields the last 2 weeks, but this week just a little short of a full field. Just a few seconds left here of qualifying. Chemo, my man. Probably going to be eating some crayons there in chat. For all you crayon eaters, Chemo is the king crayon eater. What's your favorite color there, Chemo? Isn't it orange? No, you said it was... Didn't you say it was red, strawberry, or something? You said it tasted like strawberry? Alright, that's going to wrap up qualifying, folks. Let's get everybody on the grid here. Alright, the MaxSpeedTV the AIM starting grid, and I forgot to put that up there. I apologize for that. Golly, I forget about that all the time. My bad. Anyhow, on the AIM starting grid, I got to remember that. Craig Swartz takes over the pole there with a 29.641. Congratulations to him for grabbing that pole. Carl Shedd will start on the outside of the front row in second. In row 2, Corey Silva and Cole Day. In row 3, we got Zoltan Herczeg and Raymond Mazzoso. I get that out right. In row 4, we have Jordan Smith and Matt Kemp. Row 5, Zach Nichols, Tyler Dugan. Row 6, Brennan Bogo and Jamie Leach. In row 7, Brady Briggs and Cody Levitt. In row 8, Evan Black and Wayne Carroll Jr. In row 9, Jim Ott, second in the points there, only 5 points behind Jared Darling, but he starts in 17th. Eric Hawley in 18th. In row 10, Joshua Shulin and John Furnace, excuse me. In row 11, Anthony Reynolds and David Carmen. In row 12, Roger Mirth, Dan Dill. In row 13, Doug Ungari and Robert Duvendat. In row 14th, Joe Renaud, I think it is Renaud, and Luke LaFaro. In row 15th, Jeff Pogo and Skip Carmen. Row 16th, Kyle Zimmer and Bobby Johnson. Row 17th, Jared Hagedorn and Darren Scandarito. In row 18th, Spencer Owens and Jared Darling. Row 19, Jeffrey Price and Craig Hawkins. And rounding out the field, Miroslav Mock will start in the 39th position, shotgun on the field in row 20. All right, so Craig Swartz, our pole sitter, getting ready to get this thing underway here. Lights are out on the pace car, and we all know what that means. It's race time, fellas. It's race time. All right, coming out of turn 4, pace car's about ready to head to pit road. And there it goes, down pit road. And Craig Swartz waiting on that green flag.
Green, green, green.
And there we go, we're off and going. A good start by everybody. They get all caught up here. Zoltan Herczeg already into the second place, not wasting a second. Started 5th and is already up to the second place. Brand new here. Well, no, I'm sorry, not in this league. He was brand new in another league. I'm sorry that I broadcast for. I guess he's going to be joining. But Zoltan trying to make his appearance known here. Doing a good job. Jordan Smith in 3rd. And he goes to the outside of Zoltan. Zach Nichols in 4th. Already up from 9th position. Boy, some guys are already going for it right here. We were about 3 wide back here just a minute ago. Anthony Reynolds and a few others here. Man, they were really in a tight battle there. Raymond Mazzoso took them 3 wide. Jim Ott in 12th. Getting by Tyler Dugan. It's Craig Schwartz. If I call him Schwartz, I apologize. I'll get it right by the end of the race, I can assure you. But Craig Schwartz has led all the laps so far. Looks like a pretty prominent driver out there right now. Jordan Smith and Zach Nichols both get by Zoltan Herzeg. Herzeg goes back to 4th. Here comes Carl Shedd into the picture. Brennan Bogo coming from 11th up to 6th already. He looks to the inside of Carl Shedd. And we got a pass here. Zach Nichols goes into 2nd. Passing up Jordan Smith. So we are seeing a little bit of passing going on. Carl Shedd holds off Brennan Bogo for right now, but he looks to the inside here of Zoltan Herzeg going into the corner. Evan Black, I was just watching here. Evan Black coming from 15th already up to 9th. He's trying to make up some of them points that he's lost. Where is our points leader? Jared Darling, all the way back in 28th. Thing to remember, it's only 100 laps here, guys. So you know they're going to have to make every move count for sure. Very interesting battle up here in the front, but they are single file. Going back to Jim Ott. Then it gets a little touchy from here. We got some passing. Jamie Leach and Wayne Carroll side by side. And not going to be able to do it. Carroll will hold off Jamie Leach right now. John Furness coming up on Roger Mirth. Oh, look at that guy, huh? There's a scary picture. That's my buddy Roger. I gotta give him the Dickens there. Corey Levitt in 19th. Meselmore back to 20th now. Corey Silva coming up on the inside of him. Corey held the pole there for just briefly while all the other guys laid down some good times, but he started 3rd and has already fallen to 20th. Could be by design, though. You never know. Jeff Pogo, these guys all 2 wide back here. Eric Hawley into the mix of things. Eric dropping a couple of positions since the start of the race. Jared Darling back here now mired in behind Spencer Owens, Doug Ungari, Robert Duvendak. Or Duvendak, excuse me. What did I call him? Duvendak. Duvendak. My bad. All right, Zach Nichols. Oh, big slam of the wall right there by Craig Schwartz. Craig Schwartz. God, man, what is wrong with my tongue today? He almost hit the wall right there, and that let Zach Nichols get the lead. Look out now, boys. Coming from 9th to the lead on lap 10. Hey, thank you guys for the love there. Appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm not sure what's going on with Mazzoso. He is going backwards. He is clear back to 29th now after starting 6th. And I see a little bit of right side damage on his car. Let's go down here a little closer, check out. Yeah, he's been into the wall. And into the wall. Ouch. All right, back up front, Zach Nichols. Still in the lead. Collecting those bonus points. And Zach, I do not see, he is not in the top 20 in points, so. Brady Briggs in 7th. Matt Kemp 8th. Right where he started, so he's not losing any time. Tyler Dugan. Jim Ott trying to pick up some positions here, coming from 17th to 11th. This is good stuff right here. Good racing. Clean all the way so far. And Zach with about a 4/10 of a lead over Swartz now. Swartz led the first 8 laps, and it didn't seem like it took no time at all for Zach Nichols. Only less than 10 laps, about 9 laps, and he passed up Swartz there. Carl Shedd into 4th. He started 2nd place, but fell backwards really quick on that on the start of the race, and now he's making his way back toward the front. Brennan Bogo coming from 11th to 5th. Looking strong out there, Brennan, looking strong. And Zoltan Hertzog. Let's ride along with old Zoltan here for a few minutes. Oh, he got a pretty good, oh, into the wall goes Brennan Bogo. And Zoltan clears him and gets by. Brennan a little shook up by that, I believe, but he did lose a position. Wow, this is some good racing here, folks. I don't want to jinx it in any way, so I'm going to knock on some wood. Ah, what did I just say, huh? Oh, you got to be kidding me. All right, Bobby Johnson. Well, let's go back and take a look and see what happened to Bobby here. Just as I said that. I shouldn't have said it, huh? I jinxed it. Oh, my bad. Sorry. He's okay here. Let's see what happens here. Must be going into the turn. Oh, he gets a little 3 wide. Oh, and he gets bumped by the number 20. Is that 22? Yeah, the 22 of oh, Jared Hagedorn. Yep, Jared Hagedorn gets into the side of him. Or into the back of them right there, and that puts Bobby Johnson into the wall pretty hard. So, all right, well, they get it back going. Well, this is about perfect timing. Zach Nichols will bring everybody down pit road. As the first caution flies here, folks, on lap 17. Well, thanks for joining us today for the USRA Xfinity Series. Presented by us, but it is sponsored by AIM E-Cycling. So, folks, if you wanted to check them out, I'll tell you what, pretty awesome. AIM E-Cycling for all your electronic recycling and e-waste needs. Check out their website at aimecycling.com. All right, Corey Levitt stayed out, but Zach Nichols was the first one off of pit road. So let's see if we can get a word here with, how about let's talk to Brady Briggs. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy. Go ahead.
Well, Brady, you're having a pretty good run here today. What's the track feel like out there? Kind of cool temperatures.
Yeah, track's feeling all right here. kind of once you do a longer run here, it's getting a little tight on me here. So kind of see what we can do here with a little more longer run. That yellow came out a little early, so I just suspect it's going to get tighter as the run goes on.
Yeah, and well, now how much you think a track will change? You only got 100 laps here today, so it may not change a whole lot, but do you expect any changes on the track?
Yeah, I don't think we'll feel too much change. You know, obviously once more grips gets down, like I say, I feel like we'll get tighter and tighter, so we'll just have to adjust to that and hopefully can be there at the end.
Well, what would you rather have, a tight car or a loose car?
I personally rather have a loose car, but we'll see what we can do here.
All right, brother. All right, well, I'll let you get back at it, so good luck, Brady.
Hey, 10-4, I appreciate it.
All right, very cool, very cool. Brady Briggs is going to be restarting in the 8th position. And Zach Nichols does retake the lead there after, who was that stayed out? Cody Levitt. He comes to pit road now. He will start back in 34th position. And we've got 3 drivers out of the race already. Corey Silva, Evan Black, and Craig Hawkins. Wow. Okay. Well, Carl Shedd will move up to 3rd now. So he's back in it here after kind of drifting back a little ways there at the beginning of the race. He is back into it here, though. Zoltan Hertzeg 4th and Brennan Bogo now in 5th. So that's your top 5 as we get ready to go back green here. The lights are out, and it looks like our leader, Zach Nichols, is going to be restarting here on the inside. I'm kind of surprised. I thought maybe we might see him go to the outside, but nope. They get caught up here. Jordan Smith, Carl Shedd. All right, Jim Ott's restarting back in 7th. He is 2nd in the points. Jared Darling, our points leader, still sitting in 22nd position. So waiting for his time to move. I think you'll probably see him back there till we get down to about 40 to go. Then he'll probably start making his move to the front. But hopefully Jared has a good run here today. Only 5 points separating him and Jim Ott. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. Back to green. All right, pace car's in. And there we go. He hits the throttle and we're underway. Zach Nichols getting a good jump there over Jordan Smith. Carl Shedd now takes a look to the inside of Jordan. Not sure if he's got enough ponies there to get by him, but he's trying. Followed by Zoltan Hertzeg. And here he goes, Carl Shedd, a bid for the 2nd place. He wants to try to make it as quickly as he can, but oh man, that was close. I don't know how Jordan Smith kept that off the wall, but he did. That was pretty amazing. Good job by them guys. Carl Schwartz now was our pole sitter, finds himself back in 10th place. This is not where he wants to be. He led 8 laps, and now he's got to work himself back up through traffic here to get back to the lead. And he's doing it on the outside. Look at this move he just made on Jim Ott. Power move off of turn 4. Like I said, if you're going to make a move, you got to do it while them tires are fresh. And Brennan Bogo up the hill, and that lets Craig Schwartz get by him. Craig back into 7th. Solid run today by Matt Kemp. Looking good out there, Matt. Keep up the good work. Keep digging, brother. Side by side back here with John Furness and Tyler Dugan. These two going at it here side by side. Jamie Leach in 14th, losing a couple of positions. Roger Mirth, there's my buddy Roger Mirth. Now he's picked up a few spots from 23rd to 16th. Did you guys look at the mug on that? Huh? Look at the mug on that. I gotta pick on him. I just gotta pick on him. Oh, you ought to hear these guys pick on each other. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Yep, Pogo, 18th. He picked up 11 positions since the start of the race. Spencer Owens, 19th. Let's go to the back of the field here because last one on the lead lap right now, Jared Hagedorn. Started 33rd and he's back at 35th, and he's got some serious nose damage on that car. The one that's kind of really thrown me for a loop right now is Mazzoso, which he started 6th place, and he is in 34th position. Bobby Johnson that got that damage is 31st. Joe Renaud and Robert Duvendak, these guys back here as well. But back up front, Jordan Smith actually pulling away from Carl Shedd and Zoltan Hertzeg. Oh, these guys are digging it. Yes, they are digging. Hertzeg not letting Carl Shedd get too far away from him, keeping him right in that grass. Matt Kemp, Craig Swartz going around the outside of Matt Kemp, making that outside line work. Man, that boy's on a roll. Well, I think it's time for a little crank it up here, folks. Let's do this, huh? We're back. And the leader, Zach Nichols, passing up a couple of lap cars already. Zoltan Hertzeg goes into second. Craig Swartz in third and Matt Kemp fourth. What happened to Jordan Smith? Oh, he's back here. He's gotten into the wall. Yes, he's got some serious damage on the front of that car right now, and he is dropping like a rock here, folks. And look who just come into the 15th spot, our points leader, Jared Darling. Coming up through with his teammate there, Spencer Owens, 14th and 15th. So they're picking up some spots right now. Very cool, very cool. Wayne Carroll started 16th and running in the 8th position. Eric Hawley just got a... Wow, man, what's going on here with Jordan? Jordan Smith is really falling back now, back to 21st. Eric Hawley back where he started into the 18th position. Side by side here with Anthony Reynolds. Reynolds taking a look to the outside, looks like. Oh, Eric Hawley, tight, coming out of the corner, a little bump and run. Whoa. Anthony Reynolds might not be too happy about that bump and run. Jeffrey Price, 20th. Now Kyle Zimmer gets by, and he goes into 19th. Started 31st on the field. Uh-oh, somebody losing it up here. I just heard tires. Oh, there we go, 3 wide. 3 wide, folks. Brendan Bogo backs out of it. He says, I don't want no part of that. No way. Furness gets around Wayne Carroll. And he goes into 7th, coming from 20th. Nice run. We've seen that great run there out of John last week, too. 3rd into points, only 15 points out of the lead. Zoltan Hertzeg now closing up on the back bumper here of Zach Nichols. And as I always say, catching him one thing, but passing him's another. So good luck to Zoltan if he's planning on a pass here on Zach Nichols. He took a look there for a second and he thought better of it right there. He's going to maybe try the outside. Yeah, he's going to try the outside. And he's going to do it because he just passed Zach Nichols on the outside of that line. And Zoltan leads a lap. Very nice. Very nicely done. Craig Swartz and Matt Kemp, they're going at it. And Matt may be looking to the outside there of Craig, but because he's seen how Craig was able to pass on the outside. And you see Craig just kind of riding up there a little bit high in the corner, not letting Matt get that upper line to make that pass complete. Very cool, very cool. And Matt is going to go to the inside, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it or not. I don't think he is. Taking a look at the cautions here. We've had 1 caution, folks, for 3 laps. We got 62 to go. Better make that 61 as they come around here to pass the start-finish line. And we've had 4 lead changes so far in the race. All right, back in the field here, Cole Day. Cole started 4th, finds himself in 10th. Kind of taking it easy at the moment here. Tyler Dugan on his tail. Jared Darling, our points leader, just rolled into the 9th place after starting 36, folks. I think that makes him the biggest leader. The biggest mover. I'll get it out. The biggest mover right there, Jared Darling. That's 25 position, 20, no. What is that? 20. I can't even do math. 27 positions. And he's going for 8th right here on the outside of, that is Wayne Carroll right there on the bottom. Wayne doesn't fight him too much, so Jared goes into 8th. Now he comes up on Brady Briggs. And he's going to pass Brady on the inside. Wow, he can just about pass anybody where he wants to. And he's not done yet. He's coming up on John Furness. Man, that guy's on rails out there right now. I thought he was going to wait till about 40 to go, and here he was not even waiting until lap 40 to start making his move to the front. Just 2 positions ahead of him, 2nd place in the points. Jim Ott running in 5th. See them guys battling back there. Zoltan still taking the lead. Right behind him, Zach Nichols. Now Zach's back a little ways. This is a pace or a lap car in between them right now. That's Carl Shed. Now Carl pitted, so he may be, not sure why he went a lap down. Golly. But he is a lap down. Zoltan out here putting on a clinic right now. Yes, sir. Putting on a clinic. Zach Nichols quite a ways behind. That's a 1.7 second, almost 1.7 seconds back to Zach Nichols. Zach got up there and led 27 laps. And boy, it didn't take that long for Zoltan to get by him. Everybody's been pit road once. Some more than others. We've been on there a couple times, getting damage fixed or whatever. We do have Dan Dill, which is 3 laps down. Luke LaFaro, 1 lap down. And Skip Carman on pit road. That could be a... oh, that car does not look good at all. He has been into the wall, I would say. Not good. Zach Nichols clearing as Carl Shed back there. Carl in 31st position, 1 lap down. Not where I think he was thinking he was going to be. Started 2nd today and finds himself in 31st. Miroslav Mach. He is running in the 27th position after starting 39th. He's got some right side damage on that car as well. Yeah, he's been into the wall. All right, Zach Nichols now 2.4 seconds behind the leader, Zoltan Hergzay. Schwartz has just not been able to catch him after he used up his tires to get all the way past all them people. He's just kind of became kind of stagnant right there, not really able to gain any more ground, but that doesn't mean he won't catch up to Zach Nichols. He's running about 1.2 seconds behind him. Now trying to pass the lap car there of Carl Shed, and Jared Darling passing up Matt Kemp. And he's going to go, wow, look at this, 3 wide back here, folks. This is for the 3rd place. And Jared Darling still side by side with Craig Schwartz. He's going to have to drive it into the corner pretty hard in order to clear him, and he does. Yes, he does. And Schwartz, what happened to Schwartz? He's coming to pit road. He says, I've had enough of these old tires. I'm coming down. We're 50 laps down, 50 to go, so he can make it the rest of the way on tires if he stops now. So Jared Darling goes into 3rd. Matt Kemp 4th. John Furness in 5th. Another big mover out there picking up 15th position since the start of the race is John Furness. Great looking car right there. That's the old Haviland. I don't know who you'd want to say drove that, because there's been several drivers that have drove the Haviland car. But in my memory, Davey Allison was one of the first ones I remember driving that he drove. So Jim Ott, 6th place. Let's check in on Brendan Bogo. Brendan was up a lot further to the front than he is right now, but he's slipped back a little bit there. I see he's got a little bit of right side damage too. Just trying to keep these things off the wall sometimes can be kind of tricky. Wayne Carroll 12th. Eric Hawley coming from 18th to 13th. Eric not in the top 20 in points. Not in it, but with a good run here today, could maybe put him into the top 20. And there's what new tires do to you right there, the 02. That was Craig Swartz just drove around Eric Hawley. And he's trying to work his way back to the front. He's going to try to catch up to Carl Shedd. Carl and Jordan Smith. Jordan's the first car lap down right now. Has not led any laps yet today. And I'm just kind of curious as to how much further Zoltan's going to go out here on these older tires before he makes his final pit stop. And he's coming in. Zoltan giving up the lead, coming to pit road, getting it woed down. And Jared Darling takes over the point lead, and he collects a bonus point for leading a lap. That changes up the running order up here quite a bit. Jim Ott, which is second in the points, he wants to get a bonus point too, so I'm sure we'll probably see him stay out there after Jared Darling pits. So let's see how long here before Jared pits. He doesn't want to stay out too long, knowing Zoltan and those. Yeah, here he comes. I was going to say, you don't want to stay out too long after that. But Jim Ott, he is going to collect a bonus point as well. Cha-ching! Bonus point time. We'll probably see him come to pit road next. He just wanted to stay out long enough to lead a lap, collect that bonus point, and he needs new tires. Four fresh fuel goods and a full tank of fuel. Here he comes. He's radioed into his pit stall and told them guys, I want 4 fresh fuel goods on here, boys. This car's got to run better than this with these older tires. And I can make it to the end of this race. 44 to go? Yeah, 44 to go. All right. A little fixer. They did have one reset in here, which I think is a good thing. One reset, so you get one gimme out there. If you get damaged, you can get it fixed up. So maybe Jim Ott will run a whole lot better now. Joshua Schulin collects a bonus point. He is 11th in the points coming into tonight. And he's coming into pit road, so that will give the lead up to, I think when it all cycles out, Jordan Smith will be the leader when he comes around. And Zoltan Herzog about 3.2 seconds back from Jordan, but much fresher tires than Jordan. Yeah, much fresher. Zoltan into second. And he's closed the gap up a little bit there, 2.8 seconds, 2.7. He is bearing down on Jordan Smith. Zach Nichols in third. Craig Swartz fourth. Them two battled it up. Zach didn't waste too much time clearing Craig Swartz. Now Craig's got damage on his car, but I think he might be saving that reset just in case something happens later on in the race. I don't think he just got that damage. He may have, but I doubt that. Whole day fifth. And they are getting spread out around this track, folks. Now we've got, looks like we've got 28 back on the lead lap. The last one is Joe Renaud. Yes, sir, Joe Renaud. Last one on the lead lap. First one lap down is Darren Scandarito. And look who's right there behind him is Zoltan Herzog. And he is in the lead. Yes, he got around Jordan Smith. Much fresher tires. You can tell the difference in just a few laps on them tires. Here comes Zach Nichols to the outside of Jordan Smith too, and he's going to take over second. Jordan's wishing he had fresh tires on that car right now, I'll bet you. The stream is not working. working here. I'm watching it on my other computer. Must be something on your end. Refresh your browser there, Steph. Yeah, there you go. Craig Swartz, 4th place. John Furness in 5th. He's come from 20th. He's looking good and strong. Cole Day 6th. Jared Darling 7th. He come from 36th, almost dead last on the field. 39 drivers started, and he started in the 36th position. So 29 positions that he's made out there. Matt Kemp in 8th. Roger Mirth 9th. Roger's having a good run. Started 23rd, running in 9th. Jeff Pogo rounds out the top 10. He started 29th and running in 10th. Cody Levitt picking up a couple positions. Jim Ott 2nd in the points. Finds himself in 12th. Zach Nichols now about 0.8 of a second off the leader, Zoltan Herkzag. He can see him in his sights. Zoltan kind of getting held up there by some lap traffic right now. There he goes. He's going to pass him on the outside, because he really did not have enough time there to mess with him. That is the 81 there of Dan Dill. Dan was a lot of damage on the nose of that car, but he is running in the 36th position right now. 7 laps down. I don't know why that's so. Yeah, 7. Yeah, okay. My bad. Okay, so Zach Nichols now is, ooh, big gather up there by the 46. Joe Renaud bounces it off of the wall there off of turn 2. He's okay. 81 coming up behind him. Dan Dill might be trying to look to pass him. John Furness in 3rd. Jared Darling 4th. 4 guys coming to pit road. Jordan Smith back on pit road. Robert Dubendak. Let's see what... Oh, Jordan, pretty heavy damage on his car too. I'm not sure if he is going to try to get it fixed up, or if he's going to use his reset, or maybe he already used his reset. That I do not know. But Zoltan back in the lead. I know Zoltan from another league that he runs in, and man, what a driver. What a driver. That's all I can say about him, man. He's one of my favorites. And, I mean, some of you know from watching the broadcast that I do that he is in, that, yeah, he is one of my favorite drivers, and he can wheel a car, boys, I'm telling you. But out there, I heard a lot of good stories about Zach Nichols. Zach Nichols seems to be running really well. He led 27 laps earlier. How many's Zoltan led? 26. So he is creeping up on the most laps led right now. We've had a couple of onesies out there leading a lap or two, but after that, it just seems like it's just up to these two. There you go. 27 for him. 27 for Zach Nichols. John Furness, he's got to be starting to watch his rearview mirror a little bit, because Jared Darling not that far behind him. You can see Jared back there lurking in the draft of John Furness right now. And yes, these cars will get some draft, even though it's only a mile and a half. You betcha. This is kind of what these cars are designed for right here, a mile and a half track. Oh, Jared got a little tight in the corner. Woo. That was pretty close. There you go. You can see the leader up ahead. Or I'm sorry, not the leader, but you can see John Furness just up ahead of him. That is what 1 second looks like. He is just 1 second behind John Furness. And you see the line that Jared's running here. He's trying to save tires right now in case it comes down to a battle at the end of this. If he was down on the bottom, he'd be burning up his tires a little quicker than he is up here on the high side. So, kind of makes sense. So, good job by him, Matt Kemp. And man, I cannot believe the run that Matt has had today. This has been absolutely amazing. He is not in the top 20. Oh, I'm sorry. He is in the top 20. He's in 5th place right now in the points. My bad. I am sorry, Matt. I need to read that a little bit better. My eyes need to be fixed or something. But this is a 5th in the points, and he's running in the top 5 here after an 8th place starting place. Good run. Jim Ott 2nd in points. He's just trying to have a good run here today. Did collect 1 bonus point for leading the lap. He stayed out just long enough there as everybody was pitting. Stayed out long enough to lead a lap. Cody Levitt coming to pit road. Anthony Reynolds and Roger Murph. These guys making their final pit stops. And Roger is away. Puts him a lap down, but I think we're going to probably have to see some of these other ones. Yeah, because they only run 60% fuel, so they will have to come to pit road one more time here, all of them. So Zoltan, I'm not sure when he's going to come to pit road. He's letting some of these lap cars get by him. That is Jared. Where the heck is he? Trying to find him. Well, I'll be dogged. That was Jordan Smith. How come I can't find him? Anyhow, Jordan just got back, got one of his laps back there, I believe, so. Yeah, Jordan Smith. Yeah, he's back in 34th place right now, a couple of laps down. I'm not sure if Zoltan's going to try to wait till he gets to about 20 to go. That's in about another 3 laps. Yeah, I forgot they were only running 60% fuel. So, and that does make a difference in the handling of these cars just as well, you know. Jim Ott in 2nd. We've seen some of these other ones that come down pit road. Zach Nichols. He is just coming off of pit road now. Jared Darling, he's been to pit road, made his final pit stop. John Furness. Now Carl Shedd, I believe he's got to make one more pit stop here. I think. I don't quote me on that. I think he's going to have to make, maybe not. Maybe not. Zoltan, he's got to be thinking about pit road here pretty quick. And here he comes, final pit stop of the day. With 20 to go. We may see some of these other guys come in too. I'm not sure if Jim Ott's thinking about this or not. No, not yet. He's staying out. But Jim Ott will be our leader. He's already had collected a bonus point for leading a lap, so it's not really going to benefit him to stay out there much longer. I would think that he probably ought to think about coming to pit road right now because Zoltan's been on pit road. Well, that just put a lot of guys back on the lead lap there when Zoltan pitted. Brennan Bogo second. Passed up here by some lap traffic. It is Jeff Pogo that got by. Jeff running in 13th, 1 lap down. Hey, Bobby Johnson, there he is, all buffed out. 6th place, look at the buff on that, huh? Look at that. Yeah, old buffed out body, 6-pack and all. Look at that, muscled up. That's not his real picture, folks. That's not, they did that as a joke. But good to see Bobby up here running this good, though. Started 32nd on the field. Going to have a whole lot better finish this week than last week. Last week he got wrecked out there and did not have a great finish at all. Man, I don't even think he made the top 20. So he is on the comeback trail this week, trying to have a better finish. Zoltan Herzog now has come off of pit road. He's back into 7th. And I'm not really sure. Jim Ott, I cannot believe that... yeah, we've got all these guys up ahead of Zoltan right now are going to have to pit. There, Miroslav come in. So now Zoltan into 6th. And he's coming up on Bobby Johnson real quick here. Bobby on older tires. Got to come to pit road pretty soon. He stays the heck out of the way from Zoltan. How many more laps is Jim Ott going to run? He's about 3/4 of a lap ahead of Zoltan right now. And these guys, some of these guys like to stay out just as long as they can stay out, and then they only have to put just so much fuel in the car. Doesn't take quite as long to fill it up. And taking a chance on maybe a caution will come out and things could change for them. If they did right now, Jim Ott would come out of this smelling like a rose, I can tell you that. So would Brendan Bogo, Tyler Dugan, Joshua Schulin. Those guys would come out on top of all this if a caution would come out right now. Zoltan. 5th place. I believe he is going to probably clinch the most laps led here tonight. Yeah, unless Zach Nichols gets up here and leads a bunch more, but time's running out because we're only at 14 to go, folks. I don't know, unless Jim Ott knows something I don't. I'm not sure how many more laps he's going to be able to stay out here on for fuel. Well, why? I'm not really sure there why all of a sudden you guys can't watch them. You guys have been watching them. I don't understand. Just all of a sudden you can't watch them no more. Wow, that's weird. Robert Duvendak, 22nd. Both showed 1 lap down. We got a lot of them 1 lap down. Spencer Owens, first car lap down. And I don't know how he got a lap down because he was running up there with his teammate Jared Darling on the lead lap earlier. Zach Nichols is the last one on the lead lap. And Brendan Bogo coming to pit road. Giving it up. Now that just moved Zoltan into 4th. Still got 3 guys up ahead of him. I think have got a pit, but I'm not. Again, don't quote me on that. I am really not positive on that. I cannot believe these guys. They're going to stay out this long, but Jim Ott. Let me see if I can figure out when he was on pit road last. I can tell you, Jim Ott. Lap 56. Yeah, lap 56 was the last time Jim Ott was on pit road. So, man, that thing's got to be about running on fumes. Again, they're only 60% fuel here, so I don't know how they're doing that. Tyler Dugan and Joshua Schulin. Those 3 have not been to pit road for their final pit stop. Tyler Dugan's had a great run. He's been inside the top 10 almost all day long. This has been super great for him. He needs this bad. Needs to have a good finish here today to try to finish into the top 20 in points. And these guys still have not come to pit road. I'm not understanding it.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, there's a caution. Let's go see what happened. Uh-oh. Brady Briggs. No. Carl Shedd. What the heck? I think it was Carl Shedd. Yes, it was. Let's go down here and see what happened to Carl Shedd. Well, now the question is, do they pit? Carl Shedd catches that white line. And, oh, he takes it to pit road. Well, that wasn't what the caution was. He just took it down pit road. I have no idea what the caution was, folks. Let me see if I can figure this out. See, it's taking me to Carl Shedd. Oh, he got into the wall right there. And it could be, I'm saying it was Carl Shedd, because that's where it takes me. But I didn't see where he got, like, sideways in front of anybody. All right, well, let's get back up here to the leader and see if he does bring him to pit road. Yes, he is coming in. Or is somebody going to fake it out? Is everybody coming to pit road? That is the question. No. Jim Ott is the only one coming down pit road, folks. You have got to be kidding me. There's a few other behind him, but they're way back. You gotta be kidding me. Well, that's going to give, well, let's see. These guys, yeah, they're all going to get caught up here. I'm not sure if Zoltan, yeah, he's coming in too. Because new tires are going to be the key here, folks. Oh, what the heck did I just click on? Sorry about that. Yeah, I think 4 tires is going to be a kind of an important part of this. So, Jim Ott, wow, what a run for Jim Ott, huh? I don't know if he's in TeamSpeak. Let me see if I can find him. Yeah, there he is. All right, Jim Ott, you got a copy?
I gotcha.
Well, man, that caution probably couldn't have come out at a better time. I'm sure you probably didn't want to see it, but for some guys out there, it couldn't have come out for a better time. Weren't you kind of running on fumes for gas right there?
Yeah, I had about a lap and a half to the good there, and I needed that caution, so it was a gamble, but right now it's paying off.
Yes, sir. Well, you think you got the winning car now?
On these short runs, yeah. I think I can hold them off on the longer runs. That's where I've been struggling a little bit. So I think we're in a good spot right now.
Very cool. All right, well, I'll let you get back at it because, well, I guess I got a couple minutes here, but, well, what's the car feeling like out there? What was it feeling like on them older tires? Was it getting a little slick?
It's actually not too bad. I've been moving up a little bit throughout the runs, and the grip's steadily been climbing as well, so it's not too edgy.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good to know. Well, we wish you the best of luck out there, Jim. Bring it home for him.
All right, Rudy, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. All right, I don't remember if that was the right room that I put him in or not. Nope. Heyday. There we go. All right, sorry about that, but we had to get everybody into the right room. All right, so now our points leader, Jared Darling, sitting in 7th. This is going to let Jim Ott probably pass up Jared. They both have led a lap, okay, to get bonus points, but Jim Ott is our leader here on this restart. So now he's only 5 points behind Jared. He could take over the points lead by finishing 6 positions ahead of him, but I don't think Jared's done yet. I really don't think. Now Zoltan will be starting in 3rd, see what he's got here. I think we're going to have about 4 to go when we get the green, I think. Yeah, about 4 to go. They just got the 1 to go here, so we'll be going green next time by. Tyler Dugan starting on the outside of the front row. Zoltan 3rd. Joshua Schulin 4th. John Furness 5th. Now that's a great spot for Joshua Schulin to make up a lot of positions out there right now. He is in, he'll be restarting in the 4th place here on the outside of Zoltan Herzog. But coming from 19th up to 4th, that's a big move. John Furness 5th, Zach Nichols 6th, Spencer Owens 7th, Jared Darling 8th, Spencer back on the lead lap, that's good. Roger Mirth in 9th, and Cole Day rounds out the top 10. A lot of lap traffic out there, but here we go, back to green, folks. Again, thank you all for tuning in today. We appreciate this very much. And thank you for staying with us all the way to the end. Well, we're going to see who's going to win this because we're going to have 4 laps to go, 3 laps to go. Pace car's in. And Jim Ott's holding him back right to the bitter end. And green, green, green. Zoltan Herzog takes it right into 2nd. He may be the car to beat. I don't know. Jim Ott's doing a lot of mirror driving right now. Zoltan looks to the inside. Not able to do it. Goes to the outside. Jim Ott blocking like a son of a gun. Zoltan to the outside. Oh, they touch. Zoltan into the wall. Oh, no. That puts Furness into 2nd. He's got to run on the outside a little bit there. Coming to get the white flag next time by. And he looks to the inside. He's got the run. Oh, they touch. Oh, and Jim Ott up the hill. Zach Nichols into 2nd. Jared Darling 3rd is our points leader. Now, can Zach Nichols clear John Furness for this win? A little excitement out here, boys, I'm telling you. Zoltan's hanging on to it, though. He's in 9th, so he'll come out of it okay. But final lap, and John Furness coming out the corner for one last time. He will come home with the win here today. Congratulations to John Furness. Wow, what a win for John. What a win, man. I'm telling you, that was an amazing finish again this week. Amazing. All right, well, we'll get these guys down here in just a minute, folks. We'll talk to the top 3, so don't go anywhere. We got to listen in on and see what they got to say. All right, we got a hold of you in there, John. Can you got a copy, John Furnace? John Furnace, do you have a copy? I'm probably on a different. Hold on, I'm getting there. I can't talk to him in there because I'm not an admin. Tell him I can't talk to him in there. I got to get with these guys and tell them I'm not an admin, so I can't. But anyhow, congratulations to John Furnace. Apparently we can't get him in TeamSpeak right now, but big congratulations to him. Maybe he'll work at that and get him in here. But let's go on to second place. Zach Nichols, you got a copy? Oh, wow, what a finish, Zach. Did you think you even had a chance here to pull out a second place after all that? Well, I'll tell you what, it was pretty amazing out there to see such a solid run by a lot of you guys that were up there in the front. I bet you were glad to see that final pit stop. That kind of gave everybody a chance to get caught back up to the leader because it looked like Jim Ott was going to drive away with the win. I'll bet you were. Well, it was great out there, man. But congratulations on your second place. Tell me about the racing out there. How important was it to try to stay toward the front? How difficult was it to pass?
It was definitely hard to pass on the low line, that's for sure. Because that high line was he just had so much momentum to carry on through the straightaways. But my car I suck on the long run, so my goal was just to get out front and just pull as far as I could out in front and just hope that no one caught back up.
Well, you led 27 laps here today, so the car must have felt pretty good at one time. How important was it to be out there in clean air?
Pretty darn good, I guess. I mean, as soon as I wasn't really behind anyone except for that last 5 laps, because as soon as people passed me, they just drove away because I just used all my tires up.
Well, it looked like Jim Ott was doing a little bit of blocking there on Zoltan, and they kind of both got out of it there, and that kind of put you guys up into the mix of things. But it was a great run here today for you, Zach. Congratulations on your second place. Who you got to thank for it?
I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting. The people that put on this league. It's a lot of fun, great people to race with. My teammates, John and Matt, and that's it, I guess. And that's about it, yeah.
Well, only 2 cautions here today, so that's pretty good. So, all right, well, we'll see you back here next week. I'm not sure exactly where you go. I just scheduled that race and can't even remember. But, yeah, I think you guys are going to... I'm not even going to say because I don't remember. All right, well, congratulations, Zach. We'll see you next week, brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we caught up to our points leader, Jared Darling, finishing in the 3rd position. Jared, tell me about the racing.
Yeah, it was fun for the most part. Like Zach said, it was very hard to pass, especially when I got towards the front. I didn't qualify, so coming through the field was actually a lot of fun, and never had any run-ins with anybody, so that was nice. And we got to about that top 5, and then just couldn't really get past that 3rd place. Either way, the caution coming out, I would have finished 3rd, I think. But that caution coming out at the end kind of gave me a chance to at least get tires and all be even. But Zoltan and Zach were pretty fast tonight, and you know, it was like the outside was so dominant. That's why it was so hard to pass because especially if you went to the bottom, the car was really tight. I couldn't figure out how to drive 1 and 2. I really struggled. In 1 and 2 tonight, but I made it up in 3 and 4. I felt like just that end got crazy though. I was right there. If they would have got together a little bit, maybe would have had a shot at the keeping the season undefeated. But I guess it's not meant to be. 3rd still pretty solid.
Oh heck yeah, man! I'd take that any day of the week. I'll tell you, I would. But well, you started 36. Obviously, you didn't take a qualifying time. And tell me about the decision on that.
Honestly, I just wanted to, really. I just wanted to see if I could do it. And going from 36 to third, it was fun, you know. There was really no reason, I just did it.
Well, John might make up a little bit of ground on you, but Jim Ott, I think, is going to finish behind you. You both led a lap, so you both got a bonus point. So really not much of a change there, other than you finished 3 positions ahead of Jim Ott. So, but John Furness, I think, might close that gap on you a little bit now that he's got the win under his belt. But boy, that's making the top 4 or 5 in points going to be pretty tight.
Yeah. Hopefully it'd be cool to stay like that and have a battle all the way to the end of the season with these guys.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, John ran a great race today. I was when I got to the front. He actually on that run right before the caution came out. I passed him after pit road, and then he got right back by me. He was really fast tonight, so he definitely deserves the win. And congrats to him.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, who you got to thank for third place?
Yeah, you for broadcasting and everyone that puts this league on. And shout out to my teammate Spencer Owens. He brought home a top 5 as well, and we both came from the back to the front. So that's what we do. That's awesome. So
yeah.
Top 5s for both of us, and shout out to the winner and everybody in the league that shows up, puts on these great races. I just gotta say, if anyone's listening that runs this league or whatever, to have full fields every week, these races have been very, very great to run. And I mean, only 2 cautions I think tonight with 40 cars.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's very impressive.
Yeah,
you guys have a great league over here, and it's very fun to come over here and race. And yeah, that's it.
Very cool.
Shout out to everybody in chat watching too.
Oh yeah,
you guys either.
All right, well, we'll see you next week, Jared, and good luck on your trek to the championship here, because it's going to be fun to watch now that you guys are tightening up the points a lot.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a fun season, I think, in this league.
Yes, sir. All right, folks, we're going to run down through the we're going to run down through the points here. Give me a second. All right, John Furness coming home with the win. Zach Nichols second. Jared Darling third. Spencer Owens fourth. I was going to talk to Spencer, but he left. But he finishes in fourth. Tyler Dugan fifth. Jim Ott finishes in the 6th place. Josh Schulin in 7th. Roger Mirth 8th. Zoltan Hertzeg 9th. And Cole Day. That is your top 10. In 11th was Cody Levitt. I'm not sure. Brady Briggs, 12th. Eric Hawley, 13th. Brennan Bogo, 14th. Jamie Leach, 15th. Matt Kemp, 16th. Craig Schwartz, which was our pole sitter, finishes back there in 17th position. That was kind of a disappointment there after having such a huge run there. A great run today. Jeff Pogo in 18th. Robert Duvendak will finish 19th. Kyle Zimmer. We didn't talk too much about Kyle today, but he finishes in the top 20. Nice run. David Carmen, 21st. Wayne Carroll Jr. in 22nd. Jeffrey Price, 23rd. Miroslav Mock in 24th. Raymond Mazzoso will finish 25th. Darren Scandarito will start 26 or finish 26. Excuse me. Bobby Johnson 27th. Anthony Reynolds 28th. Jordan Smith 29th. Joe Renaud in 30th. Doug Ungari 31st. Jared Hagedorn 32nd. Skip Carmen 33rd. Luke LaFaro 34th. Carl Shedd 35th. Dan Dill 36th. Craig Hawkins 37th. Evan Black 38th. And Corey Silva rounding out the field in 39th position. All right, so again, congratulations here to our winner, John Furness, for USRA and MaxSpeedTV. Thanks for watching, folks. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night. MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car, Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop if you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag. Hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners.
Myself